The plan is Super Mario Wonder and the Shadow Radio. It's gonna be live.
A beginning is a very delicate time. Know then that it is the year 10,191. The known universe is ruled by the Padishah Emperor Shaddam IV, my father. In this time, the most precious substance in the universe is the spice melange. The spice extends life. The spice expands consciousness. The spice is vital to space travel. The Spacing Guild and its navigators, who the spice has mutated over 4,000 years, use the orange spice gas, which gives them the ability to fold space. That is, travel to any part of the universe without moving. Oh yes, I forgot to tell you. The spice exists on only one planet in the entire universe. A desolate, dry planet with vast deserts. Hidden away within the rocks of these deserts are a people known as the Fremen, who have long held a prophecy that a man would come, a Messiah, who would lead them to true freedom. The planet is Arrakis, also known as Dune.
Basically listening, slow down. See just how peaceful today can be. Greetings, children. It is I, your obedient servant, Sebastian St. Paul's. As I said, the plan is the Shadow Radio. Who knows what evil lurks in the heart? Then the Shadow knows we're behind. And Super Mario Wonder. Thanks for swinging by. Wish us luck. Catch you guys on your own.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The Shadow knows.
Today's adventure of the Shadow is about to start. But first, I want to tell you how you can start out on a trip and be protected against both punctures and blowouts. Equip your car with the Goodrich Seal-O-Matic Safety Tube, the sensational two-way lifesaver tube that automatically self-seals punctures while you ride. Yes, this tube will protect you against the trouble of changing tires along the road. But what is even more important to your safety, the special plastic rubber compound inside this tube also fills up rips and tears. Thus, serious tube injuries which would normally cause blowouts are changed into slow, safe leaks. Get Goodrich Seal-O-Matic Safety Tube. They'll save you time and trouble, and they may save your life. The Shadow, mysterious character who devotes his life to righting wrongs, protecting the innocent, and punishing the guilty, is in reality Lamont Cranston, wealthy young man about town, student of science, and master of other people's minds. Using advanced methods that may ultimately become available to all law enforcement agencies, Cranston is known to criminals and evildoers as the Shadow. Never seen, only heard, as haunting to superstitious minds, as a ghost, as inevitable as a guilty conscience. Cranston's friend and companion, the lovely Margot Lane, is the only person who knows to whom the unseen voice belongs. Today's story, Island of the Devil. Is he really dead? Monsieur, do you think I have eyes like an owl? Who can see down in that filthy cell? Every morning, I throw down some food, as the regulations order me, and that's the rule. I do not like to go down there. They say the rats are as large as dogs. Talk all the time like an old woman. Is this work for a man? A jailer on the island Royal. You are an old woman. Now, hold up the lantern, so I can see where I'm going. Come. Cold and wet with the lantern, I tell you. Such a filthy hole in the ground. A pig could not live here, let alone a man. Oh, stop talking at me. If he's dead, you better hurry. Watch where you stand. Oh, Dieu! Water over the floor. How could a man live in this damp and cold and dark for so long? Answer me that. I do not know answer. He said the other dead prisoners who tried to escape and put the breathing water on the shed. On me, discard, you forget. The rat. Oh, you did. Who wants to think? Here. Is this the cell? This is the one. Open it. Sit here. All right. You find the key. Bring us yonder. Come back. Boy, we'll bring him. Pig off and luck. So rusty. Mon Dieu, il the man really must you. Come on now. Let us get out of here. No, wait. Turn the hand. I say let us get out of here. We will tell the commander the man is dead. No, I will let a look inside. If he is dead, I want to know it. He has been 20 years on the side. And in all those 20 years, they tell me he's spoken only one word. A woman's name. Oui, Madame René. I've heard them curse the name 1,000 times. Hold up the lantern. Look. It is right. He is dead. No, look. It moved. No. He's getting up. Shoot, Jordan. Run. The devil himself. Run. To the right. Right to see. Madame René. Madame René, more coffee?
No, thank you, Monsieur Franklin. It was very kind of you to take me along on your beautiful trip. Is it not true, Madeline? Not at all. There are few enough interesting people in this world. Mark has a good sense to recognize one when he meets her.
Well spoken, Margot.
You are both too kind to an old woman. There I was, bored to death in Havana, praying for excitement, and then you two come along. Mutual friends and introduction, and here I am on your beautiful ship, drawing closer and closer to the island of the devil. It is the island full of the devils. Why should you say that, Madame René? They're criminals true enough as human beings. They're suffering far from their homes and homes. I'm afraid you are both too sentimental, my friend. Far sentimental.
Oh, on the contrary, Madame René. I certainly would be the last person in the world to hold a brief for habitual criminals. Yet at the same time, I can't help but feel sorry for those men condemned to live in that hellhole. Don't you agree with that, Madame René?
I repeat, Mr. Cranston, you are far too sentimental. For my part, whoever goes to the island of the devil can stay there and rot.
Well, what is it, jailer? Come closer.
It's number 377. You asked to see him.
307. Oh, yes, Jean Bart. He can walk?
He can walk.
The devil's quite a tough one. Well, don't stand there. Bring him in.
Oui, commandant. Jean-Baptiste, come in here.
Come in. Come in, Jean-Baptiste. Close up. So, Jean-Baptiste, you're still alive, huh? You know, if it was not for your eyes, I would think I was looking at a dead man. Well, have you nothing to say? Madame René, for the 10 years I've been commandant of this hellhole, and for the 10 years my predecessor was here, all we hear from you is Madame René. Madame René. Have you no other words? Madame. Him, they want to pardon. You spoke.
Pardon. You said pardon. I heard you said pardon.
Take your hands off. Stand back, I said. Stand back.
You said pardon.
Yes, it's harmless. It was on its way.
On its way?
Devil knows why they gave it to you. They knew the trouble you caused me.
I did nothing.
Oh, certainly not. All of these islands, Royal, St. Joseph, they are full of innocent, persecuted men who have done that.
My pardon.
Yes, you will get your pardon. They bring it from the mainland. When you get it, go then, John Bear.
Madame Renee, I'm coming back for you. Madame Renee.
Madame Elaine must be impatient. Of course I am, Mrs. Elaine. How much longer is the boat going to stay in this terrible harbor? Just a few minutes longer. The man said he'd be back as soon as it... Oh, there he is now, coming up the side. That man. Who is that man with Mr. Francis? Just a surprise.
Oh, Margot.
Hello.
Margot, I want you to meet Mr. Randall. Explain.
Mr. Randall?
Delighted, I'm sir. And Madame René, this is Mr. Randall.
Mr. Cranston. What is this surprise? Miss Lane was saying... Yes, Lamont, tell Madame Renee about it. Well, Mr. Cranston?
The surprise is just this. We're actually going to be able to land on the island.
What? How is that? You said permission could not be secured.
The permission is right with me, Madame René. In the person of Mr. Randall here.
And how is that?
Suppose you tell him, Mr. Randall. I'd be very happy to. You see, madam, I'm affiliated with the consul at Vienna. My friend Mr. Cranston wirelessed ahead that he was stopping off the mainland before going on to the island. I was very pleased to be able to tell him that since I had official business on the island, if he wished to do me the service of taking me there from the mainland, I'd be very to be able to make arrangements for your lad.
No, isn't that thrilling, Madame Renee? We'll actually be able to see the prison.
And I'm sure both of you will find the experience doubly thrilling when you discover Mr. Randall's official business. He's bringing a pardon for one of the prisoners. A man apparently wrongfully convicted. He's been buried alive in that place for 20 years.
Oh, Lamont, how wonderful. How can that be? Madame Renee.
Quick, get some water.
No, no.
They fell into it.
I'll take it below. No, no. I am a poor fellow.
Quite rough.
Monsieur Randall, if you would be so kind as to put me around the book.
I'd be delighted. We'll be back in a moment, my friend. Don't overexert yourself, madam. I think Margot and I'll go below. See you later. Right you are, Cranston. I am, Madame René.
You are too kind, Monsieur Randall.
Shall we go up?
Yes, some place where we will be quite away from everyone. You see, I want to talk to you. So, this is stand here by the rain, Monsieur Randall.
Just as you say, Madame René.
So you go with us to this island on a mission of mercy, eh?
Yes, a very pleasant mission, I assure you.
Pardon, may I ask who it is for?
Yes, but a man by the name of John Bond.
I know it.
You say you know the man?
Is that so strange?
Yes, rather.
I know the name well, monsieur. This pardon, monsieur, it is in your pocket.
Yes, of course. Madame René, what is this all about? What is your interest in this John Bond?
Come close, monsieur, and I will tell you my interest.
Yes?
My interest in this John Box is so great that you die. If you can,
to France. No one will see this Randall. How unfortunate for you.
The end of Act One finds all signs pointing to a thrilling climax in his latest adventure of the Shadow. Speaking of signs, the careful motorist, you know, takes advantage of every sign along the road to make his driving safe.
The Shadow knows. Stop street signs, railroad crossing signals, signs that warn of slippery pavements and dangerous hills are put up with one idea in mind: to save your life and the lives of everyone who drives. It pays to obey them. It pays to play safe.
Motorists, when it comes to getting more safety and pleasure out of your driving, you can't beat this combination. The new Goodrich Safety Silvertown Tire and the new Goodrich Steel-O-Matic Safety Tube. For remember, the new Silvertown Tire will give you the quickest non-skid stop you've ever had on wet roads. It also gives you the famous Golden Fly protection against high-speed blowouts caused by internal tire heat. And the new Goodrich Steel-O-Matic Safety Tube automatically self-seals punctures while you ride. Furthermore, this amazing tube gives you additional protection against blowouts caused by serious tube injuries. Thus, rips and tears that would normally cause a blowout are turned into slow, safe leaks. If you want real protection against skids, blowouts, punctures, get this safety combination now. The new Goodrich Safety Silvertown Tire with the new Goodrich Steel-O-Matic Safety Tube.
Isn't there any hope for me?
See for yourself, Margot. Fog throws the searchlights of our ship back in our faces. Poor Randall's in the water.
Oh, no, Maud. It can't be true. It can't.
You know the truth as well as I do, Margot. We've searched this ship from stem to stern. He's not on board.
But how could it have happened?
That's a truth that I can't answer, Margot. But perhaps the Shadow can.
What can the Shadow do?
Madame Rene is below deck, sleeping quite calm.
But what is she to do with all
Perhaps
this?
nothing, Margot. Perhaps everything. When we discovered that Randall was missing, she alone was calm, unconcerned. Yes, even amused. I think it's time the Shadow paid a visit on Madame Rene.
Madame Rene. Madame Rene, wake up. Yes. Wake up.
Yeah.
Come, Madame Rene. Wake up.
Everything's so clean now.
Come on,
Yes, Madame Rene.
Someone in my room. Who is it?
I have questions to ask you, Madame Rene.
How dare you come into my room? Right. Now you make a light and see. No one. No one.
I am close to you, Madame Rene.
Boy, close to me. I see you one.
I will it so.
You. Where are you?
I am here in this room. I cloud your mind so you cannot see me. But you saw a man die, and yet you did not help him.
I saw a man die.
In the sea. And you did not raise your voice. You did let Randall die. But why? Why did you do it, Madame Rene?
No. I won't answer you. Press the voice.
Madame Rene,
Stop looking to me.
tell me why. You've got to tell me why, Madame Rene. Tell me why, Madame Rene. Why did you tell Randall?
He had to. He was trying to let Jean back for free. John first. He must rot there. Rot there on the island of the devil. Wait. Where are you now? Wait. Where are you now?
Welcome, Mr. Questor. The wireless from the mainland is turning to expect your arrival. But you're hours late. I'm sorry, Commandant.
The delay was caused by death.
Death? What do you mean, Mr. Constable?
Mr. Randall of the legation was lost at sea.
Yes.
He searched the water for hours. Gone. But how? All that in good time, Commander.
Journey
But first,
together.
have you a prisoner on this island by the name of John Bart? John Bart? What was John Bart? He is a prisoner here? Yes, he is. What is some fool I was trying to escape? Thank heaven I was soon rid of him. Rid of him? How? And my last colonist, I spoke of a pardon for this man. So that was it. What? Quickly, I want to see this man, John Bart. But, monsieur, this is irregular. What have you to do with him? The man who drowned at sea carried in his pocket the pardon for John Bart. What? And I have an idea that the murderer is on board my yacht. Monsieur? And I'm going to change that theory into a certainty at once. Take me to John Bart. Come, John Bart. The commandant was... Commandant! Commandant, he's gone! He's gone!
Out my way.
Faster, man. Can't you row faster?
Yes. You are most impatient, eh, John Bart?
I must get away this time. You say my pardon was denied.
It was, John Bart. But we will escape. Leave it the way it is there.
Oh, I've tried for so many.
But never was the clever Boucher to help you now, did you, huh? Yeah, the oldest god on the island. And the cleverest.
Oh, a ship.
Yes, John Bart. A very nice ship. Anchored and waiting.
Yes, but who? No, I have no friends.
Well, you were friends enough to send word that your pardon has been denied. Friends enough to send a sailor to me with a bag of gold so heavy that I forgot my duty and well, here you are, John Bart. The sailor told me a rope ladder would be down the side. Yes. We drift in slow. Now, grab the ladder, John Bart.
Yes, but I don't know who. I mean,
You grab the ladder and climb. There's no pardon for you. You want to be buried under the ground again?
No.
Then grab the ladder and climb. You have strength enough for that. When you get on deck, the sailor will be there to take you to your friend. Climb aboard.
Oh, yes, I will. I'm a bit weary, see what
You think you're free now, John Bart, huh?
God bless you, Crochet.
No. Bless the gold, your
Dark in here. But I am free. I am free. Well, who spoke? So dark I can't see. Oh, my friend. You, whoever you are, you help me. So I am so very weary. If you could forgive me, I would like to sit down.
There is a chair right next to you.
Eh? Oh, yes. My eyes. It is dark in here, isn't it? Oh, I'm not very strong. So I hear you close and lock the door.
You feel old, Zumba?
Oh, yes, your voice, I've heard it before.
How does it feel to be old, Zumba?
But who are you? Who are you?
Like, and you will see. Now, you are old too, Zumba.
Madame Renee.
Oh, I advise you to sit as you are. This gun in my hand is quite the real one.
Madame Renee.
You have not forgotten my name. How?
For 20 years, that name of yours has burned in my head. For 20 years.
No, I am more than a name.
I swore to kill you every day, every hour.
And I swore something too, remember? To make you as old as you called me that day 20 years ago. Remember your words on that? Oh, I swore to make you old. Make you old as you call me, and I have made you old. For 20 years, I've had every year of your life.
I'm going to kill you.
Remember, Jean-Baptiste, it was the war. I accused you as a spy. You didn't have a chance against my influence, did you?
No.
I did it, Jean-Baptiste. I did it. Now you're so weak and all you can do is to keep your wife's intense anger. But that won't help you, because I didn't bring you here just to talk to you. I brought you here for my final revenge. To kill you.
You brought me here.
Yes, a bullet through your head and escape prisoner. They'll thank me for killing you. You hear, Jean-Baptiste? They'll thank me for killing you.
No, Madame Renee.
This book,
A voice you've heard before.
a voice. You wanted to walk me from my sleep. No! There is no voice. Just imagination.
You hear me, John Bach?
Yes. Yes, I hear you.
You lie. There is no one here but you and I. Stand up, Jean-Baptiste. Stand up so I can see you fall when the bullet hits you.
No, Madame Renee. He will not harm you, John Bach.
But who are you?
A voice of conscience. You, friend.
No, I had no friend. Pardon. They said it was coming to me, and then they fooled me.
They did not fool you, John Bach. There was a pardon. Never reached you because Madame Renee did not want it to reach you. She murdered the man who was bringing it to you.
Madame Renee, you again.
Yes, I killed him. And I'm going to kill you now, Jean-Baptiste.
I warn you, Madame Renee, not another step closer to him.
Why, so with her money. She railroaded me to a fishing cell and then to that island. And now I'm old. As old as I called her.
I landed a pipe for Mario when I got the game frozen.
Even got the strength for my revenge.
But I've got the strength for mine.
So I had to control myself from
The folds of your dress.
Yes, you voice in the shadows. I had a gun in my dress. Yes, indeed. No, it's dead. Look, dead. And I've had my revenge. I'm still alive and you're dead, Jean-Baptiste. You're dead. What are you going to do now, boy?
Don't move.
But he's dead. Look at him, he's dead.
I failed him in life, Madame Renee, but I will not fail him in death. I'll stay close by, talking to you until you can stand it no longer.
Get out of here.
No, I will always follow you. I'll tell you of your crime, the torture and murder of a living being.
Wait, I will.
This ship, no, the world is too small for you to escape. My voice is close to you.
Get away from me. I won't listen to you. I won't listen.
And I'll stay close to you forever, Madame Renee. I'll be the voice of John Bach calling you.
Get away from you. Away from you.
Jump into the sea. Perhaps, John Bach, I didn't save you. Your life, hers, were both founded on hate. You both have been dead. What you did not have in life. Peace.
is based on a story copyrighted by the Shadow magazine. All the characters and all the places named are fictitious. Any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental. The Shadow magazine is now on sale at your local newsstand.
Let no man tempt you to crime. For crime is like a strangling serpent. It crushes him who feeds it most. Beware lest the serpent of crime ensnare you in his hole. Remember, crime does not pay.
Oh, hi.
The shadow knows. Oh no. What evil lurks in the heart of man?
Once again, your neighborhood blue coal dealer brings you the thrilling adventures of the Shadow, the hard and relentless fight of one man against the forces of evil. These dramatizations are designed to demonstrate forcefully to old and young alike that crime does not pay. It's blue coal for finest heating service. It's blue coal for finest modern equipment. It's blue coal for the best home heat money can buy. Today, as never before, you want to get the most value for your money. Heat your home with blue coal. It's America's finest hard coal. Because blue coal is the cleanest, highest quality anthracite you can buy, you get more heat from each dollar's worth of fuel. Tomorrow, telephone the nearest blue coal dealer. This year, save money with blue coal, America's finest home fuel. The Shadow, who aids the forces of law and order, is in reality Lamont Cranston, wealthy young man about town. Years ago in the Orient, Cranston learned a strange and mysterious secret, the hypnotic power to cloud men's minds so they cannot see him. Cranston's friend and companion, the lovely Margot Lane, is the only person who knows to whom the voice of the invisible Shadow belongs. Today's drama, The Phantom of the Lighthouse. In a small, bleak room in the base of a lonely lighthouse, two men and a woman sit huddled about a table. An elderly lighthouse keeper, his wife, and their young sister. A single lamp illuminates their strange but uneasy faces. The woman reads from an old diary.
I have killed scores of men during my life, and after my death, I will continue to kill. For I, Captain Josiah Blake, am the master of this lighthouse. If any man is presumptuous enough to try to take over after me, I will have his blood. I will rise from my grave.
Don't read any more of that.
Go on, Myra. Keep on reading.
That's crazy. Go on.
How can a man who's been dead 150 years come back from his grave?
That's for the others, didn't he, Bert? The keeper here before me, he strangled him and threw him down from the tower. But that was an accident, wasn't it? He'll kill me just like he killed him. After he's driven me crazy first. Duncan, true, Lila, true. Every night up there on the town, I hear his cutlass rattling. And his voice keeps whispering in the wind, over and over. I'll get you yet. I'll get you yet.
Stop that kind of talk, Duncan.
What was that?
Look up the door. Left room.
See, he's coming in. He heard us talking about him. Turn out the light.
Quit it, Duncan.
Get out. What is it, Lila? My cold hands on my foot.
Quit it, you two, will you? Now quit it. Will you drive all of us straight?
Stand by with that tater, Jim. Putting him to the lighthouse dock in a minute.
Yeah, especially at this time of night.
Fred was over on the mainland this afternoon. Said old Duncan had another spell. Kept him alone. That's he should take the supplies inside when we landed.
Oh, inside the lighthouse?
I promised Berkeley a would. It's a favor. Make fast, Jimmy.
Yeah, okay. Okay, also.
Good. Just get busy. Here's a parcel Fred wants delivered up to the lighthouse bar. Now, careful with it. Put a glass apart.
Yeah, but me?
I don't know the provisions and carried into the basin while you're gone.
You couldn't come up with me, could you, Mr. Stronghand?
You don't believe that. You aren't about old Josiah Blake's ghost haunting the place, Jim.
Well...
No, forget it. Up to it now.
Yes, sure, okay.
Remember, old Duncan is sick in his room and his wife is taking care of him. Don't make any more noise than you have to going up and down.
What a climb. That's a rip. Oh, what a place. We're getting out of here.
Not so fast, Snake.
Then Josiah Blake.
You've come up to my town without orders. I know how to deal with mutiny.
Oh, please. Please,
It's a
I
long
didn't mean
bivouac, won't it? It'll be short of going down.
No, let go of me. Let go of me, please.
Through the tower door. Out on the catwalk.
No.
Come.
Any way you look at it, it's still a fantastic story, Mr. Strong.
I'm not asking you to believe the story, Mr. Cranston. I didn't want to bring out here to the lighthouse in the first place.
Yes, I know.
You're really convinced that a homicidal ghost is wandering around the lighthouse, Mr. Strong?
What else can I believe, Miss Vane? Jim Fulton never done harm to anybody in his life. There's no human reason for murdering him.
Might have fallen from the tower.
That's right.
Yes,
told
I
you.
know. The man in the cloak and the three-cornered hat you saw peering over the catwalk in the moonlight. But don't forget, Mr. Strong, you were hundreds of feet below. You could have been mistaken.
But I couldn't have been mistaken about this.
An old-fashioned brass buckle.
Clutched in Jimmy's hand when I reached. Horrible to think of. Must have torn off Captain Josiah Blake's clothes during his death struggle.
Captain Josiah Blake. Wasn't he an old pirate?
Yes, Margot, as notorious as Morgan, or Kidd, or any of them. As I remember the story, he grew too bloody for even his own crew. They finally marooned him.
Right, Mr. Cranston. Right over there on Lighthouse Island.
What happened to him finally?
Yeah, they finally caught up with him and he was killed right out there on Lighthouse Island.
And his ghost is supposed to have haunted the island ever since.
Well, I hope we at least get a glimpse of this extraordinary character.
So do I. It'd be the one touch to make our vacation on the rocky coast of Maine perfect. Besides, I've always wanted to see a park man.
Better to see one, Miss Lane, than to be knocked into one.
We don't want you here pestering us with your questions, Mr. Cranston. Can't you understand that?
I'm afraid I've got more than your feelings to consider, Mrs. Mills.
I'm looking for the murderer of Jim Fulton.
That's rich. This man wants to arrest Captain Josiah Blake. Duncan, control yourself.
You don't seem to share your husband's ghostly convictions, Mrs. Mills.
That's none of your business.
Where were you at the time of Jimmy's death?
In here with Duncan. Captain Josiah in the room all night.
What about you, Bert?
I was down in the basement oiling the generator when it happened. I don't know nothing. Nothing.
I see. Mr. Strong, I noticed an emergency ladder on the outside wall of the lighthouse. Wouldn't it have been possible while you were carrying supplies into the storeroom for someone to have passed you and run up that ladder?
I don't see how. Wasn't in the storeroom more than a couple of minutes.
Of course, if it was a ghost, it might have fit right there. It's dangerous to talk with disrespect. He may be listening. Hold your side. Duncan, stop talking like that.
Why, Mrs. Mills? Afraid you'll reveal something?
I've got nothing to hide.
Maybe he has. I notice a button is missing from his coat.
Good heavens, a brass button like the one in Jim's hand.
Don't say anything, Duncan. They're trying to trap you.
I know. I know exactly what they're after.
What is that, Mr. Mills?
Blackmail. Somehow you found out my secret, but I'll never give it away.
What was that?
Just a storm.
Start my launch. It's swamped out there in the cove unless I put up tarpaulin. Duncan, Bert, send a hand. We've got to run for it.
Okay, I will give you a hand, too.
No, wait. Cranston, I've got something to do.
Huh?
I lied about my husband. He wasn't with me all the time last night.
Why are you confessing this now, Mrs. Mills?
Because I want you to take him back to the Navy. He's sick. He needs attention. He needs attention. He's Captain Josiah. Yes, ma'am. I thought he was just a little touched by the loneliness out there. His murder is a different matter. Then you think I don't know Miss Lane. I don't know anything but this. Duncan wasn't with me. He was floating down. He slipped out of the room and I was fixing his gun. Afterwards, his face was scratched, as if it had been torn by fingernails.
I see.
Horrible to think about it. My own husband. There, Mrs. Mills, we understand. You'll take him back. You promise me that.
We'll see, Mrs. Mills.
Please, Mr. Cranston, I'm really frightened by him. I don't know who he'll get to murder me. Oh, why you see? I could see you go some safe dancing on the wall.
Just shadows, Margot. Being with me, you shouldn't mind that.
I prefer to have you solid at this moment. What are we going to do after that?
Oh, just look over the scene of the crime, so to speak.
After what Mr. Mills told us, it's not nostalgic of the old man Mr. Mills. Obviously, he's mad as a hat.
I wonder. Just before the thunderstorm broke, he completely changed his tone.
You mean when he accused you of blackmailing about some secret matter?
Yes. Suddenly he sounded as shrewd as an old miser.
Sure you're reading things into it.
Maybe. On the other hand,
Yes? Someone's falling.
oh, he's keeping against the wall.
Destroying the shadow.
And get this firmly into your mind, there's no such thing as a ghost. Whatever coming is made of flesh and blood, and we're ready for him. Oh.
No.
Come on, we'll find out what's happened. Maybe some trick.
Mad old man. Oh. Yeah. Come on. It's the lighthouse.
Old-fashioned cutlass clear through his back.
Oh.
Mills, it's the one friend.
I'll carry it to my grave.
Come on, Mr. President.
Money is mine. They'll never find it.
Money?
Mr. Mills, you haven't much strength left. Tell us, who stabbed you?
Josiah Blake.
Blake, but that's impossible.
I tell you, I saw him. He came up behind me on stairs. He had that patch over his eyes. He had the cutlass ready.
Josiah Blake is dead. He's been dead for 150 years.
You must believe me, Mr. Anderson. I swear to you, from the word of a dying man, Josiah Blake drove in the healed kill. Keep on killing. Till all of you are dead.
Dead. Convinced at the end that he was murdered by a ghost. We'll return to the shadow in just a moment. Now let me tell you about the greatest labor-saving device you can possibly put in your home. It's the new Blue Coal Temp Master, the amazing heat regulator that automatically opens and closes the dampers of your furnace. I say it's the greatest labor saver you can have because while vacuum cleaners are great, washing machines and electric mixers are fine, only your Blue Coal Temp Master is on the job all the time, 24 hours a day. The Temp Master keeps your home always at a constant, even, healthful temperature, without any necessity of running up and down to adjust furnace control. Call your Blue Coal dealer and ask for a free demonstration of the Blue Coal Temp Master. You'll be truly amazed at the marvelous convenience the Temp Master will bring your home, and delighted to discover how inexpensively a Temp Master can be installed. What's more, in addition to the carefree heating comfort that a Temp Master brings you, you'll find that it actually saves fuel, a lot of fuel. Each Temp Master is unconditionally guaranteed for 5 years. Only Blue Coal dealers have the new Temp Master, so call the nearest Blue Coal dealer tomorrow and arrange for a demonstration. It's listed in the classified section of your telephone directory. And now, back to the shadow. There have been 2 deaths in a haunted lighthouse. A young man fell from the top of the tower, and now the old keeper stabbed through the heart with a cutlass. A few minutes later now, and Margot and Lamont stand by the body, trying to put together the pieces of the ghostly riddle. At least we know now that old Duncan Mills had a secret he was trying to protect, Margot.
Yes, and that it's concerned with money.
Right. Solid motive for murder.
But if it was simple as that, why all the elaborate masquerades happened beside him? And why was he important?
I'm willing to bet he had some kind of damaging information. He had to die so they would never talk. Tell you, don't tackle the woman.
Lila?
He's already caught her in one lie. Did her best to convince us that her husband killed Jim Fulton. We know now that was impossible.
You think we're talking now?
Not to Cranston, perhaps. We may to the shadow.
What's wrong with me? Why am I shivering like this? I'm not afraid of the storm. I never have been before. There's something wrong. It's as if someone or something was in this room. I can't see anyone. Who's there?
Don't be nervous, Mrs. Mills.
Why?
Can't you guess?
Duncan?
No, Mrs. Mills. He's dead. I'm very much alive.
Duncan, yes.
Yes. A few minutes ago, stabbed through the back with an old-fashioned cutlass.
What did happen to Duncan?
Yes, again. I'm not a ghost. I haven't got a cutlass or a patch over my eye and a long black cloak.
Stop torturing me. Tell me who you are.
Only a shadow.
What do you want?
The truth this time. No more the lies you told Cranston. Who killed Jim Fulton, your husband?
I don't know.
I warned you, Mrs. Mills.
I don't know, Shadow. I swear it.
If you wanted your husband out of the way, you asked Cranston to take him back to the mainland. Why was that?
I've fallen in love with somebody.
Bert?
Yes.
No, you tried to drive your husband mad. Have him shut up in a lunatic asylum so that you and Bert...
Duncan is an old man. His senses he never killed.
You thought that together you and Bert could find some money.
The money?
Shadow knows all about that too, Mrs. Mills. Where is it hidden?
I don't know.
You're lying.
Duncan was never was telling us. All we knew was that there was a bag somewhere. You broken one story.
That's why Bert murdered him.
No.
Why he killed your husband too to get possession of the map.
You're wrong, Shadow.
We'll soon find out about that. Find out something else too.
What?
You lied to me, Mrs. Mills.
Sure.
If you have, remember, Shadow will be back.
Why don't you tell Cranston?
Right. What's yours?
You know it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You and I. And just look at it with us. Have your man crazy, find out where he hid the money, and then...
You don't know nothing about it.
Blind? Coming out of the lighthouse for years. You saw the two of you, yes. So did Jim.
Now, listen.
That's why you did. You saw something you shouldn't.
You're crazy. Goodness seen the map. Lila has that. You know, listen, Strong.
You better tell Cranston. Better tell him the whole story.
I'm not telling nobody anything.
I'll tell him
You'll be a trap at Cranston. Now, let's go, you crazy fool. I'm warning you, Mr. Strong. I'll kill you. You lose. Get this straight. I want that money. Not to anybody that gets in my way. You or Lila or nobody else is going to stop me.
Congratulations, Lamont. In the last half hour, you've been at your most exasperating best.
How's that, darling?
Walking me around this desolate little island in the middle of the night without a word of explanation.
I think that's what we're looking for right ahead on the beach.
What is it?
Skeleton of an old ship. I spotted it from the tower window.
But, darling, why your sudden interest in wrecks when there's still a murder?
I think this will help narrow down the chase. You can find out its name. I'll use my flash.
There it is, on that
You!
phone.
Help!
Marina.
Really? Just as I thought.
Come on. You don't mean this is the old ship on which the captain decided.
No. As I remember the story, the Marina was wrecked only a few years ago. Well, at least now we know what the shooting's all about.
I'm glad you do.
You'll learn, darling. We'll be paid a little fall in our young friend first. Better get in there fast.
Is it lost?
No.
Tower?
Something seems to be holding it. It's open enough to squeeze through. Yeah, I'll go first. Watch it.
Oh, floor seems all dug up.
Hmm.
So dark in here. Oh,
What is it doing?
something swung against my face. Mother, I saw something.
Wait a minute. I found the light. Light. Hey,
Horrible.
there's why that hole dug in the floor. Yes, that's where the money was hidden. The $20,000 Duncan Mills stole from the marina. The old man hid the cash here, and then when his mind began to go, he made a map of the hiding place.
I'm not a much stronger man.
Exactly. Didn't know caught up with it. Killed it with that precious piece of paper. Looks like it. Probably hightailed it down to the launch to get away from the
You
island.
got to stop him,
No,
Lamont.
not you, darling. Here. Take my gun. Climb to the tower. You'll be safe up there. I'll be with you as soon as the shadow has captured this so-called phantom of the lighthouse.
That door must lead to this padlock with Jim. Oh, no. No, I mustn't think of things like that. Oh, my arm.
My apologies for hurting you, ma'am. But I had to get possession of that wicked-looking pistol.
Who are you?
Captain Josiah Blake. At your service.
What do you want with me?
Prophecy must be fulfilled. Prophecy I wrote so many years ago in my diary.
What?
I am the master of this lighthouse.
warned people that they must not come here. They would not permit it. But disobeyed me. Paid with their lives.
You mean...
Already since the sun rose, I have killed the old man and his wife. That's the time.
Strong, please.
Now there only remains you and that interfering friend.
I think forgetting someone else. Captain Josiah Blake.
Who do you mean?
Bert. Perhaps you've only forgotten him because Bert happens to be masquerading here in front of me.
Enough of that.
I noticed you're keeping well in the shadows, hiding behind that cloak.
There's three of you still joke when you're flying through space. Come, my girl. Out on the catwalk. Let's dim with. Fight. You'll be easier to deal with. How's to go? Who was that? Someone's coming up the stairs.
For you, Josiah Blake.
Don't be quick. Who are you? You'll never get up those stairs if you're a man with a body.
How will you stop me?
Like this.
You coming, Josiah?
You've been lucky. But this time...
Mouth is empty, Josiah, and I'm still coming.
I'll stop you with my cutlass.
Here behind you.
I'll get to you. I'll get...
No use, Josiah, your game's played out. The end of the Phantom of the Lighthouse.
I got to Josiah before he could push you off.
Is that him?
Yes, sits on the stairs, knocked himself out trying to get away from the shadows.
I must hand it to him. Disguise his face. I never suspected Bert of having so much theatrical talent.
You're wrong, darling. Here, look at him without the eye passing by.
Strong.
Right. He played a ghost for the last time. Rather, the last time before he's hung for murder.
It feels good to get back on the solid mainland.
Yes, very good.
When did you find out it was strong?
Only after I reached the dock and found Bert struggling desperately to start the engine of the launch.
But didn't that make him think guilty?
Yes, except that he didn't have the money with him. Then I knew it must be so.
Very strong. Go up to the lighthouse tower after he had that bundle of cash in his hand. Why didn't he make the launch?
That's what he intended. We walked in on him down in that room too soon. All he could do was slip up to the tower.
Well, and all the time I was climbing up, he was there hanging.
Yes, disguised as Captain Josiah Blake.
I suppose the old pirate was always some kind of hero.
Well, if so, he's going to end in the same way. Because in actual fact, Josiah Blake was finally captured at the lighthouse. Hung. Now let me present Blue Coal's distinguished shooting authority, John Boston.
Thank you, Andre Bruce, and good evening, friends. Summer is still lingering. The calendar says fall is fast approaching, and one of these days it's going to get cold quickly. Now is the time to get your furnace cleaned up, repaired, and put it in first-class condition. And your Blue Coal dealers demand to do the job for you. Blue Coal dealers have special equipment, trained men to do a thorough cleaning job that's quick, dust-free, and inexpensive. They'll make any necessary minor repairs as well. Actual records prove that a clean, efficient furnace will sometimes burn 20% less fuel. Get in touch with your Blue Coal dealer before cold weather comes. Better call in first thing tomorrow. And thanks.
This story is copyrighted by Street and Smith Publications, Incorporated. Characters, names, places, and plot are fictitious. Any similarities with persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Again, next week, the Shadow will demonstrate that
The weed of crime bears bitter fruit.
I am ready.
Crime does not pay. Death.
It's
Next week, same time, same station, your friendly blue coal dealer brings you another strange and thrilling adventure in the Shadow's daring battle against the forces of evil. The Shadow is presented by the D.L.&W. Coal Company, distributors of blue coal. Lamont Cranston is played by Brett Morris. Margot by Grace Matthews. Your announcer is Andre Maroon. Remember, it's blue coal for finest heating service. It's blue coal for finest modern equipment. It's blue coal for the best home heat money can buy. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
Today's drama, Reflection of Death.
John.
Yes, Nancy.
That's out there. Let's go.
Nancy? My dear Mrs. Craig, it's quite true that we've been married for more than a month now, but we're not up to anything yet.
Oh, silly. Oh, please, John.
All right. Dark as a Bet if you open that wardrobe in the corner, bats will fly out.
Oh, yeah. I'm afraid I startled you.
You startled me, too.
Anything would have come out of that water. It would be something quite different.
Like what?
I hardly venture to say. You see, a lady hanged herself in that wardrobe.
Hanged? Oh.
Oh, that mirror hanging against the wall is beautiful. There's a story about that mirror. Oh, John, it's lovely. I can put it over my dressing table. And not very expensive. Only $15.
That isn't much.
No, perhaps because of the story. What story? That mirror was made in the days when witches were being burned and people believed in visions. Usually dreadful visions.
Old wives' tales.
Probably, sir. Although many men believed in them. We know better now, perhaps. But it was said in those days that a mirror made as this one was, in a rather strange and horrible fashion, showed much more than ordinary mirrors. What did it show? The faces of those about to die. I'm sorry, the mirror slipped. No harm done. Of course, not everyone could see those faces in the mirror. Only those who had the gift. Well, how could they tell they had the gift? Oh, there were many signs. Perhaps the most certain sign
Nancy, it's getting late.
was what they called the ears of Pan. Ears with pointed lobes.
Nancy, do you want the mirror?
Yes, dear, I do.
All right. Will you have the mirror cleaned? Sent 29 Ridge Road, please. The name is Craig.
Yes, sir. This afternoon.
Good. Nancy, shall we?
Good. Oh, my hand.
What? Oh, it's the stand. There's your rifle wearing a hat with ribbons.
Oh, there.
Funny.
What is it?
Well, we've been married for more than a month. Terribly long time. I never noticed your ears before.
What about them?
With a lobe. They're pointed.
John, this mirror
Yes?
is wonderful.
Oh, good. You've been sitting staring into it for hours.
Not really. I've just been dreaming.
Of what?
How happy I am.
darling. That's 11 o'clock. I'll go downstairs, lock up.
Hurry back, darling. I don't like that thunder. The light. John! 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 The lights in this room went out.
It's a fuse, maybe. I'll take a look down here.
All right, dear. Oh, it's fun staring into a mirror when it's dark and you can't see anything. I wonder, am I really there in the mirror, even though I can't see myself? Why, oh, no. 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 You think I'm insane?
I don't think I will at all, Mrs. Craig.
Thank you. Why don't you tell the monster story, Mrs. Craig, just as you told to me when you phoned this morning? All right, Marco. I know you've helped people, Mr. Cranston.
Whenever I could.
John laughs the whole time.
John.
He's my husband. But I can't laugh. So clear.
It isn't to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yesterday morning, we bought a mirror at an antique shop. The woman who sold it to us said there was a legend connected with it. That if you were gifted, you can see the faces of people about to die.
It's an old legend. Probably been told about thousands of it.
I know, I didn't pay much attention to it. Well, anyway, the mirror was delivered in the afternoon and placed over my dressing table. Last night, I saw my father's face in it.
Well?
I could see his face in the mirror, not mine at all. I could see his face, and it was horrible.
In what way?
His face was distorted and crumpled. It looked as though he was dead.
Craig, you mustn't let it upset you.
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
It must have been an illusion. Possibly you were tired and overwrought. Unconsciously, you were thinking of the story you'd been told about the mirror.
No, I wasn't tired. I wasn't overwrought. I was very happy. Mr. Cranston, please, will you come with me and look at the mirror?
Well,
Of course you will, Mrs. Craig. I have your address. When shall we come?
This afternoon, before John gets home. I don't want him to think I'm hysterical.
Chimes of Normandy.
Very musical doorbell.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Mrs. Craig's expecting us.
Please come in.
Thanks.
Mrs. Craig is in the drawing room.
Yeah.
Yes?
Sevens, Mum. Lady and a gentleman to see you.
Oh, please show them in, sir.
Yes. Go in, please. Hello, Mrs. Craig.
Hello, Martha. Jackson.
Feeling better?
Yes, I guess I am. Perhaps I was being silly. I've been sitting thinking about it. Maybe I didn't see anything in that mirror after all.
Could be. Where?
What is it?
Here it comes, Mrs. Craig.
Oh, all right, Kevin. Come in.
Western Union messenger just brought it, ma'am.
Oh, thank you, Kevin.
Ma'am?
I wasn't expecting a telegram.
Go right ahead and read it. We've plenty of time.
I keep thinking. Oh, no. No. Oh, it's going to faint.
Great.
The couch is
Brandy. She dropped the telegram.
What is it?
Telegram. Very short. Sent from upstate. Says, regret to inform you your father died this morning at Interlaken Hospital. Signed head nurse. Well then.
Doctor's still with her. He's giving her a sedative to take later on.
I'm worried about her.
So's her husband. He's sitting at her bedside like a lost boy. Come on.
Was it a coincidence?
I don't know.
The telescope?
Oh, yes, Clemens.
Your aim?
Yes, the mirror, the one over Mrs. Craig's dressing table.
New mirror, sir?
That's right. It's to go up in the attic. At once.
Mrs. Craig was so fond of it.
Nevertheless, I'd like to have you take it up to the attic right away.
Very well, sir. I don't like it.
Freeze.
This is a sullen old man.
No, we better go.
Please, sir. The husband's here. Should be given a sedative. All right, Margot. Nothing can happen tonight. Let's go.
Steal yourself. I am ready.
Good.
I can't see anything. I can't see.
Nancy Craig. Get up. Get up. Nancy Craig.
Oh, all right.
There's a mirror in the house. Nancy Craig.
No.
There's a mirror in the house.
No.
Go find it, Nancy Craig. Go find it.
I don't know.
Inexplicable guardian.
Nancy Craig.
And a mysterious town. I hate to say it, but we have little hope of figuring this out on our own.
That's where it is.
Hey, what are you?
Doris. Oh.
No, stop right there.
Nancy Craig.
Each of you has served your kingdom admirably.
Now you can look into the mirror.
I don't want to.
Look into the mirror, Nancy Craig. Look into the mirror.
You made it. I'm glad you're safe in
I
there.
love it.
Yes, Your Highness.
What do you see
And
in the
I
mirror,
received a
Nancy
sheet of
Craig?
from Cora.
Whose face do you see, Nancy Craig?
What is that?
Face of pleasure.
Your Highness.
Green. So green.
You see the face of pleasure. What else do you see, Nancy Craig?
No, I don't want to say.
The sheep is
want
slain.
What else do you see, Nancy Craig?
This anomalous visitor had traveled from the future of ruin.
I
A
see
time in the midst of the calamity.
there's a rope around
To
it.
save Princess Sadie.
It's drawn tight.
Impa proposed recruiting Cora and Robbie, renowned researchers of ancient technology, to study the matter and investigate the mysterious tower that had appeared on Hyrule Field. King Rome
At the request of
Hyrule
Nancy
gave
Craig,
his assent.
Margot and Lamont have been investigating the mysterious happenings in connection with a strange mirror. It is after midnight now, as the phone rings in Cranston's apartment. What? Hello.
Cranston.
Yes?
It's John Craig. I didn't want to wake you up in the middle of the night, but Cranston, Nancy's disappeared.
Lamont, what can have happened to her?
I don't know, darling.
If she ran away, why did she run and where?
We'll know more as soon as we get into the house. Maybe.
I'm cold and frightened.
What do you want? Clevens, we're coming in.
So you are.
Where's Craig?
Oh, no. Don't care.
Clevens.
Lamont, he acted so strange, as though he was drunk.
Oh, hello, Craig.
Margaret with me.
No sign of Nancy, no sign.
When did you miss her?
When I called you half an hour ago, I'd been sitting up. I couldn't sleep. The doctor had gone after having given Nancy a sedative. Finally, I went upstairs and stopped in her room to see if she was all right. And she wasn't there.
The other room?
I've looked all through the house.
The attic?
The attic?
Well, no, we never go up there. We'd better go there now.
But why the attic?
Because that's where the mirror is.
The attic here.
I hear him.
Let's go in.
Nancy! Nancy!
Come on, she's lying on the floor in front of that mirror. Funny little man.
She's delirious, Craig. I'll pick her up. Got her. Carry her downstairs. We need a doctor, I suspect.
Not a psychiatrist.
She must have had a night. Whoa, Clement. He looks so funny in the mirror. So funny.
Open that door for me, Cranston, will you? Of course. I'll put her to bed. Right up there.
Phone the doctor, Craig.
Yes, I'll get him. He's just a few doors away.
Good. Margaret and I'll stand by here. You better hurry.
Yes, I'll hurry.
Lamont, she saw Clement in the mirror. It must have been a dream.
Not only that, but Clevens was green.
Does that mean anything?
Might if what I'm thinking is true. Possibility.
Lamont, she didn't really see anything in the mirror, did she?
I think Clevens needs a visit from the shadow.
Did she see anything in the mirror, Lamont?
I'm afraid, Margot, that she did see something in the mirror.
Hello, sir.
Levin?
Oh, what's that?
Levin?
What's that? Oh,
Don't look around for me, Clevens. You can't see me.
I can't. I'm sick, I can't see.
Clevens, although you can't see me, I'm here. I'm not your imagination.
I'm sick, you come. Whatever you are. I'm too sick.
Levin, do you hate Mrs. Craig?
I hate Mrs.
Do you hate her?
I...
Have you been playing tricks on her?
Tricks? Playing tricks? No. Someone's been playing tricks on me.
Clevens! No. Clevens can't hear me anymore. Clevens is beyond all tricks.
You did well.
Doctor said Nancy's very ill, Clevens. He's staying with her until the nurse comes, and then she was my constant tenant. Clevens is dead.
He was poisoned, Craig.
Was he?
Got an overdose of Mrs. Craig's sedative.
That's what the police said?
Yes, they're staying in the background because of Mrs. Craig's illness. They want to question her.
Cranston, they don't think...
Makes a certain amount of sense. She saw Clevens in the mirror. That meant Clevens had to die. Perhaps she took care of him.
You don't believe that?
Have you any other explanation?
No, but Nancy isn't well. She hasn't been... She can't be held responsible for anything she's done.
Please, doctor gave an injection that'll keep her under till morning. Rod?
Yes. Come along, Margaret. Good night, Craig.
Good night.
Home, Rod?
No? Upstate.
Upstate?
Town where Nancy's father lived and died. I want to find out how far that mirror can see.
I don't mind telling you all I know, Mr. Cranston. I've been chief of police in this town for over 30 years. I've done all right.
I'm sure you have, but...
All right, then listen. Reed Owens was a wealthy man and a good man. He
Came up here in a hunting trip. Died from falling off Eagle's Nest Cliff a couple of miles out of town. What he was doing there, nobody knows. He might have fallen off. He might have been pushed. That's all I know.
You've helped us, Chief. I don't know what Nancy Craig's father was doing up on that cliff either, but I think I know now whether he fell or was pushed. Come on, Margot. We have to get back to the Craigs. I have an appointment to keep.
Just rest quietly, Nancy. I'll be back in a minute. Now then. Nancy's all settled.
Craig. John Craig.
What? Who's that?
Come with me, Craig.
Who is it? What are you?
The shadow of guilt, murderer's fear. Follow me. Up to the attic.
Attic? No.
Come along, Craig. You know the way. You made others follow you.
What do you want with me?
I've something to show you.
I don't want to see it.
Now, Craig. Over there against the rafter.
What is it?
Get closer and you can see. Closer. There. Look at it in the moonlight. You can see now, can't you, Craig?
Mirror.
What do you see in the mirror?
No.
What do you see in the mirror?
My face. My own face in the mirror.
Yes. The face of a murderer, Craig. The murderer who killed Nancy's father, the one who pushed him off the cliff.
No.
The one who poisoned Clement.
No.
You killed them both so you'd inherit your father-in-law's fortune, didn't you, Craig? Didn't you?
All right. Maybe I did kill those two old fools, but you'll never prove it. I won't hang. I'll destroy the evidence. I'll smash this wretched mirror into 1,000 pieces. What are you laughing at?
It's too late, Craig.
Too late?
Yes. The mirror has already shown you your own reflection of death.
Lamont, I know that Craig killed Nancy's father and tried to drive her insane, and that he killed Clemens to throw suspicion on Nancy. I understand that, but I don't understand how you found out.
Darling, remember she spoke of seeing Cleven's green face, a red room, and brown furniture?
Curious about the divinity
Usually
of
people
God,
dream without color.
decided to accompany
When they've been given one of the
our
hypnotic
journey
drugs
to
like
Ray's research
Kentanol, they have
facility.
vision.
With Rick acting
income.
as
You mean
bodyguard,
that Craig
they
gave her
made
the
their
drug
way
and
to
then...
the ancient
To her
temple.
while she was drugged. She'd never realized it, but she did remember colors.
And the other thing?
Something Nancy herself said in her delirium. She said that she saw the faces in the mirror even though it was dark. She meant that Craig had used a very simple trick to fool her.
You mean into seeing those things?
The faces were really there. They were pictures of the people she saw. With the help of a tiny flashlight, they'd look very convincing in the shadows. Craig himself wore black, so Nancy could never see his reflection.
Yet he finally did see his own reflection.
Yes. At that moment, the murders came to an end. The end that comes to all murderers before they die. The weed of crime bears bitter fruit. Crime does not pay. The shadow
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men?
The shadow knows.
Once again, we bring you the thrilling adventures of The Shadow, the hard and relentless fight of one man against the forces of evil. These dramatizations are designed to demonstrate forcibly to old and young alike that crime does not pay.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the body and the others at the lab to analyze it. Agreed.
The Shadow, who aids the forces of law and order, is in reality the Orson, wealthy young man about town. Years ago in the Orient, Cranston learned a strange and mysterious secret.
But why?
The hypnotic power to cloud men's minds so they cannot see him. Cranston's friend and companion, the lovely Margot Lane, is the only person who knows to whom the voice of the invisible Shadow belongs.
Now, of all time.
Today's drama, The Brief Fame of John Copper. In a large sub-cellar room, illuminated by flickering lanterns, a group of tough-looking men take place. One man mounts the desk, raps for order, and a strange meeting begins. The 33rd meeting of the Royal Mob is called to order. Order, please. Order. And now to proceed to the meeting. Miss Hart, call the roll.
Mr. Yaman? Ruy Brady? Ruy Brady!
Martin Evans, Miss Hart.
Captain Roberts?
Yes.
Walter Campbell? Walter Campbell!
Very strange. I don't find such small members to attend. There can be no excuse for Brady and Crandall not to show up.
There is one for them.
Why?
Brady's dead, boss, and Crandall's in jail. It's that amateur detective fellow Lamont Cranston, boss. He's been working with the police. He fixed Brady and Crandall.
Yeah.
Steel yourself. I
That
am ready.
gentleman is extremely annoying lately.
We've got to do something about it, Chief. This makes 7 months the Cranston was removed in 2 months.
Gentlemen, there is an old saying. Always meet unusual problems with unusual solutions. I believe I have an idea that might work.
Yeah? Let's hear it, boss.
It is simply this, gentlemen. I propose to have Mr. Cranston accused of a crime.
But the police are his friends, Chief. Even if they were convinced they think it was only a temporary lapse, they let him off lightly.
True, and that is why I intend that the evidence against Mr. Cranston shall be watertight. Therefore, I'm going to see to it that he is absolutely convicted by the Shadow. You're surprised, gentlemen? My thought is this. Even if the police help Cranston, when it reaches the ears of the Shadow, he will see that he pays the full penalty. Shadow has always menaced him. Now let him help.
You can't do it, boss.
Mr. Happy Herman has the floor.
You're not in your right mind. Nothing but trouble will come from getting mixed up with the Shadow.
You're out of order, Happy.
But I'm not out of my head. What are you trying to do? Send us all to prison? I've done a lot of crazy things for you, but I'm not going to play around with the Shadow.
Where's your gun, here?
What are you talking about? We always have to leave our guns outside. You know that, Chief.
Yes, Happy. But mine isn't outside.
No, boss.
You don't trust your president, Happy. That's no good. I'm afraid you can't belong to him. You lack confidence.
No, boss. No, for the love of
Chair
faith.
hereby declares you stricken from the roll. Miss Hart will appoint a committee to dispose of the body. Meeting adjourned.
Oh, what a lovely day for a run in the car, Lamont. Where are we going?
Well, I thought we'd drive through the park for a while, and then we can go and have tea with a friend of mine.
Not Mr. Weston. I can't think of him drinking tea.
No, it's someone you haven't met, Margot. He's a delightful chap. Polished, suave, connoisseur of art, literature, and fine living.
Really? What's his name?
Robert Stone.
Robert Stone. He sounds like a fascinating man.
Yes, he is. I've met sophisticated men of the world, but nothing to equal Robert Stone. I'd call him the epitome of civilization.
As I was saying, Miss Bond, the epitome of is murder. We must have Mr. Cranston accused of murder, and nothing less than murder.
How are you going to do it, Chief? He's a pretty clever fellow.
Cranston has 1 week's slot in which to protect. You see, Miss Hart, since Cranston's so well schooled in the ways of crime, we shall throw him off guard by leading him in the opposite direction.
Don't understand.
Because many men, a hobby becomes a passion. And in the pursuit of that hobby, they sometimes become blind, even to the obvious. Cranston has such a hobby, Chinese porcelain. I think through Chinese porcelain I can persuade Mr. Cranston to become involved in a situation he would ordinarily view.
I still don't understand.
It's simple. I will maneuver Mr. Cranston into a position where he will say things and do things before witnesses. Things that the court will accept as evidence of premeditated murder.
Oh.
Then the members of the royal mob will see that the shadow hears of it through the underworld push telegram.
I see. Incidentally, who's going to be murdered?
Seriously, I've almost forgotten. We must have a murder each. Miss Harsh, you'd better run out and get me a body.
Yes, Chief. How do you want it, Chief? Dead or alive?
Alive, Miss Harsh. Come in, Sir Ben.
Thanks, Bob. Margot, may I present Miss Bob Stone, Miss Margot Lane?
How do you do?
How do you do, my dear? Come on in and sit down. I have a pot of tea brewing.
Oh, wonderful.
Incidentally, Cranston, I have a special treat for you, my boy. We're having our tea Chinese fashion today, and we're going to use these beautiful hand-innocent cups. Sit down, sit down. You here, Miss Lane?
No, Bob. You didn't buy these handcuffs from the gallery, did you?
I did. Right from until all this.
Isn't that just my luck, Margot? My new friend turns out to be a rival collector.
They're not exactly rivals, Miss Lane. I happen to be partial to hand in the art. Lamont, unfortunately, tends toward the Ming dynasty.
Ah, now look here, Bob. You don't claim the hand art to be superior to Ming.
Certainly it was.
No comparison.
Must be said for both sides, my boy. However, I will grant you one superiority, and that's the immortal Ming challenge.
Heavens, what a thing of beauty that is.
I never heard of it.
It's an exquisite blue chalice, my dear, the only piece of time. It appeared about 15 years ago.
Destroyed in the fire of a Chinese war.
So they say. Such a pity. Every collector in the world is itching to get his hands on it. You too, eh, Lamont?
I certainly am.
Ask him how much he'd pay for it, Miss Lane.
I'd pay a fortune.
Steal it if you couldn't buy it.
Yes, I think I would. George, I'd almost be willing to commit murder for those little chalices.
Beware of all art collectors, Miss Lane. When the fever overcomes them, they become thieves and murderers, like Lamont. Oh, excuse me. Hello?
I've got a body for him.
Yeah! What's your opinion of the merchandise?
Not very bright.
Very well. Suppose you deliver it to my home as quickly as possible for inspection. Goodbye. Pardon the interruption, my friend. And now, Lamont, prepare yourself for a shock.
Shock?
Lamont, the Ming chalice wasn't destroyed. I know where you can buy it. What? Staggering news, eh? Yes, it's true. I found the Ming chalice for you. Suppose you meet me tomorrow at your local art gallery at Civic Street. Say around 3 o'clock.
The Ming chalice, sir?
No, I'll say no more. Just meet me, my dear friend. I promise you, quite a surprise for you tomorrow. Quite a surprise.
All right, Chief. Everything's set for this afternoon.
And the empty store at Civic Street stocked with my collection.
Yes, it's like a genuine art store. It's a perfect setting for the Cranston killing.
Yes. Is the future victim happy?
Happy as a lark, Chief. Had a wash and plenty of solid food and a good night's sleep. Especially practical enough for the slaughter.
Don't let's be coarse, Miss Harsh. We must be proud of the please bring the happy gentleman in.
Oh, right away. Oh, hurry the
Nonsense, my friend, nonsense. Frankly, I did this because I wanted you to do something for me. What? Help me play a practical joke on a go along to my shop in Civic Street and I'll tell you all about it.
Only I'm a born here. I haven't much humor inside. I've never been able to see a joke.
Ah, but you will when I tell you, Mr. Butler. I pledge you my word. It will kill you. Now, my friend, is everything arranged? I'll just go over this once. You pretend to be the owner of this store. When my dear friend Von Cranston enters, immediately fly into a rage and pretend to threaten him with this command. Loaded it only with men. Do everything you can to fight him. Start.
Yes, I understand, Mr. Jones.
The whole idea is frightening me. Miss Harsh and I will be concealed behind these curtains. What?
Mr. Stone, quickly! I can see Cranston driving up the street. Margot Lane's at the wheel.
Right.
Cranston's getting out. Lane's going to park the car.
Splendid. Let us delay her just long enough. All right, we'll hide now. The joke's just about to begin.
Good afternoon. Is my friend Mr. Stone here? I'm Lamont Cranston.
Yes, you're Lamont Cranston. I know you. I've been waiting for you.
What are you doing with that gun?
This is the chance I've been waiting for. I'm going to give you what you deserve, Cranston.
Stop, fool. Give me that gun. Are you out of your mind?
I'll kill you.
Let go, will you?
Good work, Chief. South Coast.
Give me that gun, Miss Harsh.
Hurry. Miss Lane will be here soon.
Mr. Stone. No. No.
Work quickly, Harsh. Run back door, run round, and Miss Lane coming in. One top fire. Now, Mr. Cranston.
Finally ready. Steel yourself. I am ready.
Mr. Stone will be here in a moment. He's just trying to find something. All right, go then. Big and Come on. My work. The Cranston's on the floor. And
Where's the lucky
What happened? The one punches, and then I was there.
It's strange. Lamont. Lamont. Wake up. What's happened here? Stupid man. My dear boy, you must pull your wits together. What happened here?
What's the gun doing there? Lamont, what did you do?
I don't know, Margaret. No, but I think I've just killed this man. It looks as though Robert Stone's evil plan will succeed, but the Shadow is certain to take a hand in it. But first, let's listen to our announcer. And now, back to the Shadow. It is some time later. The police have been notified of John Copper's death, and we find Lamont Cranston, Margot Lane, Robert Stone, and Miss Harsh in the office of Commissioner Weston at police headquarters.
Cranston, I want you to understand something quite important. Because you're a friend of mine, I'm going to be harsher on you than I would on anyone else. Now, you were found in that store with a murdered dealer. He was shot dead with a gun lying close to your hand. You've been in some kind of fight. Now, I want you to answer me truthfully. Did you kill him?
I don't know. Believe me, Commissioner, I don't know.
Ah, you don't know. What sort of an answer is that?
Don't you understand? There was a fight. I was knocked out. If I killed I don't know.
Why were you fighting?
Well, I don't know. I did it for my life.
Well, then why were you down?
It was a but it was
Now, just a minute. I'm still police commissioner. I'll tell the witnesses what to say. What's this about a Ming chalice?
It's a rare work of Chinese art. Lamont was very anxious to buy it.
Don't say what. I'm talking to Mrs. Stone. Don't say what. Answer. I can't.
Mr. Stone, perhaps you're doing Mr. Cranston more harm than good. Perhaps you had better tell the truth.
Lamont, what should I do?
Well, I don't know what you're trying to conceal, Bob. Who's never done it?
Very well. They would feel that Lamont had said so that he would cheerfully steal or commit murder for that chance.
Oh, he did, eh? Cranston, I can't understand this. What got into you?
Commissioner, I don't even know what happened. All I know is I might have killed that dealer.
Come on, my boy, you listen to me. We'll get you the best legal defense that money can buy. No matter what happens, Lamont, remember you can trust me. I'm your friend.
You played that scene beautifully, Chief.
Without Miss Marsh, even the entrance of police headquarters may have ears. Miss Lane will be around.
What do we do now?
Two things. First, have Joe the penman take care of Cranston's claim that he never knew the dead dealer. We'll have Joe forge a complete copy. Let Cranston's bat in the store. Make the subject the purchase of the Ming chalice.
Right, Marsh. You've done anything else?
Yes. Let's make sure the shadow gets into the case. To do this, we'll have to arrange Cranston's escape from jail. That's an obvious. The shadow must have signed with Cranston because of his friendship.
Well, newspapers are already saying that. In fact, one paper is asking why the shadow hasn't come into the picture.
Fine. Eventually, we arrange it so that the shadow is high. Wait.
Not me, Chief. I've got work to do. I'll see you later. They put Lamont in a cell.
There, my dear.
I can't thank you enough.
My dear, I've got bad news for you.
What do you mean?
It was all bluffing. Lamont is in a very bad position. I doubt if the best lawyers in the world could help him.
Oh, no, you can't mean it.
We've got to take strong measures if we want to help Lamont.
What do you mean?
We've got to get him out of jail and out of the hunt. It's his only hope.
But how?
I'll arrange the details. Try and tell him that... Tell him to hold himself ready. Tell him that I'm arranging an escape for him. Tell him that his friends will never let him down.
Sure, he's right here, Miss Lane. Now remember, you've only got 5 minutes. No longer.
Thank you.
Margot, I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Lamont.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that, Margot. This won't do any good.
I had to. Lamont, listen to me. I've got a message for you from Bob Stone. He says he's going to arrange an escape for you. He wants you to get out of the country. He says it's your only chance.
He's right, Margot. I've got to get out so the shadow can get in. Margot.
Yes, Lamont.
I want you to help me now.
Oh, I'll do anything, darling, anything.
Screen for the guard. When he gets here, tell him I've escaped.
Then the shadow...
Yes, Margot. When he opens the door to let you out, the shadow will leave too. Now go ahead, yell.
Right. Help! Help! God! Help!
For heaven's sake, what's happening here? Stop shouting.
Lamont Cranston's escaped. You left the door unlocked and he escaped. I thought he locked me in and then escaped.
I don't know what the idea is, but that's not Eric's probably hiding under his trunk. That's a clever one. Try that. Come out of there, Cranston. Come on. Mercy, this place really is empty.
See, I told you so.
Yes,
But how am I going to tell the commissioner? A great injustice being done in the murder after the case. Yes, the police have let Cranston escape. I've been afraid to say what I know because of the police. But Cranston did commit that murder. I saw him. But it's true, Shadow. And I know other things about Cranston. Very interesting. Shadow, have you ever wondered where Cranston got his money? Has it ever occurred to you that being so friendly with he's in a unique position to blackmail criminals or to take money to the police for information? You think that's how he got his money? I'm positive of it. Shadow, Lamont Cranston is nothing but a thief, a blackmailer, a police informer, and I'm afraid a murderer. I think you should check up on him, Shadow.
Why are you telling me this?
I want to see justice done.
Return many thanks from the Shadow to you. And I promise justice will be done.
Is that... Oh, Lamont. Lamont.
You take it easy, darling. I had an idea you'd be waiting for me in your flat.
Where have you been?
Having a very interesting talk with Bob Stone. There's the Shadow.
But you've got to act quickly. I just spoke to Commissioner West. The case was worse than ever. They found out you were lying about not knowing that dealer.
Lying?
Yes, they found letters in your flat and in the store.
I might have expected that.
And the gun that killed him.
What about it?
Well, they found your fingerprints on it, sharp and clear as crystal.
Shot it. On the 45 revolver.
Yes, I'm sure.
That's the best news I've had in a long time.
But why?
Because that's the proof which will clear me. You'll understand when I tell you that my very dear friend Bob Stone is behind this whole scheme to ruin me. And what's more, I'm going to keep the whole job home to him by tying a can to that lovely devil of a secretary, Miss Hart.
Everything's fine. We found the letter just in time. But yes, the police must have found it by this time.
Good work, my dear.
What do I do now?
Hold the fort, my dear. I'm going to inform you of the game. Then in a few hours.
Right. Goodbye, Chief. Who's that?
Good evening, Miss Hart. This is the Shadow.
Oh, Shadow. I've been lost.
Yes, Miss Hart. Unfortunately, the Shadow has overlooked you for so long.
Never too late to make up for lost time. That's a lie.
It was cleverly planned, Miss Hart, but not clever enough to fool the Shadow.
No, it's not true.
The evidence speaks by the 1 hour, a patrol car from police headquarters will be here. Are you warned, Miss Hart?
No, you can't do this to me. I didn't kill him, I tell you. It was...
Yes?
No, let me out of here. Get away from me.
No use running, Miss Hart. They'll get you for murder.